Ryan Nickel with another day in the life of a bootstrap real estate investor, coming at you with episode number 119. And no, I'm not doing cocaine mid-afternoon. I got plenty of energy. I got 4 young kids, so I'm good to go. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of soul searching, a lot of reflecting on this deal. Like, you know, it's crazy. Like, I'm at peace walking away from $4,000. Like before, like $4,000, what the heck? And I was talking to one of my mentors, and I mentioned to her, I was like, hey, this is what's going on. This is what what I decided to do. And I'm gonna take you all for a little drive right now. We're gonna go look at this house that's in foreclosure and see what the deal is. Oh, it's occupied. Son of a gun. Oh well. So anyway, I said, hey, this is what's going down. And she's like, you know what? Let me just stop you right there, Ryan. I don't need to know the whole story. Let me just tell you my philosophy. My philosophy is I don't litigate. I try to find the leverage point. I keep pushing forward, and if there's a leverage point, I find it, and we negotiate on that point, but I don't litigate. I don't fight. Because the energy involved with fighting is not the energy that you want. And I'm like, it's so true. And she said some words of wisdom to me, and she's like, look, you know what? You don't know the whole situation, and blah, blah, blah. You know, why the brother and the sister were quarreling in the first place. All you know is that you threw yourself into the fight because you were going to win, and you wanted to crush her. I'm like, it totally was. I was totally going to crush her, and I would have made, you know, about $40,000 on it. And she's like, there's no amount of money that you would make that can compensate for dirty money. That would have been dirty money for you. And she's like, you're going to fight somebody, and it's dirty. It's totally dirty. And I totally agree with her. As soon as she said that, I'm like, this whole entire time, I've had this feeling in my gut that the brother was not telling me something, that he was hiding something, or he just, you know, didn't care. He wanted his money from the deal. And it just didn't feel right. Like, I don't have a problem fighting. I'm taking 2 people to court right now for evictions. One of them has filed an answer, and that means like we have a court date set. And the other one, I don't know if they filed an answer or not. Tomorrow's the last day for them to do so. But hey, what's up, Eric? But just the entire time, there's just been a nag, and I've been going against my gut that says, you know, when I invested a couple $100, it's like, you've already invested money, go for it. So then I invested another 15. I'm like, all right, you've already invested more money, go for it. So I invested another 25. I'm like, okay, I've already invested money, go for it. And I'm like, when is this going to stop? So yeah, dirty money. So my definition of dirty money is money that you are getting unscrupulously. Money that you are getting because you're cheating somebody. Money that you're getting because there's somebody that you're defrauding. Money that you're getting because you are not being completely 100% honest with the person. And what happens is, we all know karma, man. Karma will come back to you. And that's not what I want, man. I don't want other deals to come and, like, you know, fly back around and hit me in the face the same way. For example, if I'm fighting this person, what am I inviting into my life? I'm inviting for someone else to come back and to fight me in something where they have no business to be in. Now, I get, like, evictions and stuff like that. It happens. You know what? People that just, you know, and honestly, I own both those evictions. Both of those evictions were my fault. The way I handled them with the people, it just was the way it went down. And so I get that that's, you know, that's my problem, and that's why we're going to through the process that we are the way we are. But by me throwing myself into this this fight, making somebody else's fight my fight, I would be opening up myself to that in my own personal business. I'd be opening up my business for someone to come in and to throw themselves into my business and want to fight me for you know, no reason whatsoever. And it's funny because I tried to pass the buck. I said, I went back to the guy, because I was going to wholesale this deal. And the guy that I was going to wholesale it to, I said, hey, I decided I'm not going to go ahead and pursue the legal battles, but I've already had the case already set up. I can substitute my name for your name, because basically you have the assignment of contract, if that's something you want to do. And his response back to me is like, I have no problem buying this property, Ryan, from you when it's free and clear, but I don't want to battle the property. To me, it's a way. It's not how I do business. I don't battle for property, but I will buy battle-free property from you. And I'm like, man, everyone's already learned this lesson but me. So it's a $4,000 lesson, and I'm grateful for it. And I'm moving on, and I'm at peace with it. So I just wanted to give you this update. When you're going about doing this business, be sure that you're not doing dirty business, that you're not going out there and you are, playing dirty pool unknowingly. And I don't think that anyone's going to be out there intentionally doing that. It wasn't my intention at all. But I was going against what my gut was telling me the entire time, and it ended up costing me. And that's it's a sad reality, but it is what it is. Can't cry about it, can't move about it. Just move on. But yeah, it was dirty money. And I don't know if I mentioned this in the first video or not, but I think the lady's crazy enough that if I would have went through with it and she won and she moved out, she has nowhere to go. She's been living there for over 40 years. I think she probably would have killed herself. And I just don't want that on my conscience, man. That's bad news. That's one of the major reasons too. I'm just like, I just don't want to sleep at night. So when I look at this stuff and I'm in this business, I always go to people and I ask them, like, how can I help you? What is it that you're looking for? How can we make this work for you? And I rarely ever, sometimes I get pissed off and I become a bully, and it's just, I don't want to say it's human nature, just that's my nature. And I got to take a step back. And in both of these evictions, I got pissed off because they're like, I'm not going to pay you, you're not going to get anything. And I became a little bit of a bully. And so now they want to fight even more. I'm like, great. So of course we're going all the way to court. Again, that's why I said I own that. That's my issue. But anyway, when you're out there, making sure that you're getting clean money. It's good, clean, honest money. I got too many cases, too many files, too many experiences with people that have cried on my shoulder because they have told me that I have been an answer to prayers. I've been a blessing in their lives. I got text messages after text messages from different people that have just said, you know what? I did not know what to do. I was lost. I felt drowning. I felt like I was drowning. I had the weight of the world on my shoulders. And then you showed up and you solved all these problems for me. That's what makes it all worth it. That's like, I could ride that emotional high all year long from all those people. And that's what I'm looking for. This is dirty money, man. And I realized it. I'm glad that she called me on it and said that, call it for what it was. So when you're out there, make sure that you're out there helping people, because when you're there, and I was this brings up another thing. So I was talking to a guy the other day. We were knocking at a door. He's like, I'm nervous as hell. I'm like, it's because you're thinking it's about you, and it's not. Think about how you can help this family that's going through this really hard time right now. And he's like, oh man, I kind of like, takes it all away. It's like, of course it does, because once you take yourself out of the equation, you're just there to help somebody. And sometimes you make money, sometimes you don't. At least in that moment, they'll call you back. They'll remember because you're the one that actually cared about them. So anyway, I'm Ryan Nickel. When you're out there, just think that, that's what you're doing. You are there to help somebody, and you're there to be rewarded for it financially as well. I mean, I solve problems through real estate, and I make a fair living doing it. And I want you to be able to do the exact same thing. All right, this is what bootstrappers do. I'm Ryan Nickel signing off. Got to go pay a mortgage.